Please welcome to the Capital Evening Show, Iain Stirling is here.
Oh, evening
the crowd
time.
Goes wild. It's
the
evening
crowd
time, Iain.
goes mild.
Good to have you here. Good to see you, mate.
Mate, it's so nice to be back.
Always a pleasure. We are streaming live on Global Player right now. So if you want to watch us, if you want to see Iain Stirling's beautiful face, you can do.
I'm taking my glasses
in
off.
HD. I think it might even be 4K, Iain. How do you feel about
that? I find it exciting. I sometimes
good.
stream on like when I play computer games and stuff, and all the cameras are so fancy now, and you can look quite nice.
Yeah, you've got quite a nice setup, actually.
I do, but then also it's not your friend 4K as you get old, is it?
No, it's not. It's really not. In fact, I wish we'd go back to SD.
Oh, I'd love SD. When you're over 35, you love a bit of SD.
Should we just find something we can smear on the lens?
A little bit of Vaseline.
Defocus. Let's get some. Bring in the Vaseline. I don't normally say that this early into an interview.
Normally when Jimmy says that, the interview's gone better than he expected.
Let's talk about Love Island.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's still going strong in. People absolutely.
This year feels like it's then gone back. It's back again. People have gone mad for it again. It's sort of weird. It's got this sort of like life of its own now, and it has these little peaks and troughs, and we're in another peak. I can't believe it.
You do the UK version. You do the American version.
I do the American version. Yeah.
I'm interested to know what are the big difference between the British contestants and the American contestants. Are they more extreme?
I've noticed it in the All Stars UK one this year. But what blew my mind in the Americans, they're like a couple years ahead, is there a lot more of this like language around communication. So they'll have a dispute and they'll be the sort of like, I appreciate you, I understand, this is how I feel. And then like 3 years ago when I was watching the American one, and they were having like grown men sort of going, I just feel I need to express to you my thing. And I was like, why are you not just screaming at each other and saying that was muggy? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. But Americans love all that.
Yeah.
But now I feel like the UK's catching up. And then also the American one has got this new thing that all the ladies are after. They all want a short king.
Short king
Heard
season.
It for the first time on Love Island America. Short king.
Great.
And that's what the girls want now. A little wee guy. They can pop them in their pocket.
A pocket-sized man. I follow Maya on the presenter Maya Jama on Instagram.
Thank you. I was like, Maya?
Sorry, I saw you look confused. Maya Jama, she is living her best life in South Africa. Absolutely loving it. But you do the voiceover from over here.
Yes. In my house.
Do you get envious that you don't get a free holiday out of this anymore?
When I went to South Africa, I loved it, and I support Cape Town FC because I used to go and watch them when I was out there. It's incredible.
Yeah.
South African football's amazing because they've got all those massive stadiums from back when the World Cup was there, but they've got a fan base of about 1,000 people. So they've got, this is no joke, so like Cape Town FC, you're in like the big Olympic stadium. It's like a 95,000 seater, and there was like 800 of us in there.
Do they make you all sit near the front?
In one bit.
So on TV, it probably looks good.
On like Arsenal TV and all that, like all the big like YouTube things. I was on like the Cape Town FC YouTube channel, and my videos had like 18 views, and it's like the most viewed they've ever had on that channel. I loved it. Yeah, so I do miss going out there. I miss the team and all that, but doing Love Island America, which would mean going to Fiji. Then the regular Love Island would mean going to Spain, and then South Africa is like I have got like a family and commitment, so I just got to say I'm just going to do it all. I'm going to build a studio. It
seems like it's really fun getting to travel with work, but you're there. It's not a holiday. You're there with colleagues essentially, so it's not as fun as it maybe looks.
I'll be honest. I totally get where you're coming from, and to most people that is the case. But I can knock out a voiceover in about 4 hours, so I'm not going to lie. When I was in South Africa, I was on golf courses and vineyards so much.
Because your voiceover is so iconic on it and you've got such a distinctive voice.
Yeah.
You must have constantly people coming up to you in the street and doing an impression. Do you get a lot of people, Love Island, giving it all that?
Tonight. Do you know what I get more than anything though? I've got a text.
Oh, do you?
But that's the only thing I don't say.
You don't say
It's the only catchphrase of Love Island I don't say, and I get it 90% of the time. People will be like, I've got a text. Some people will be like, can you say I've got a text? I'm like, well, yeah, that'll be the first time.
Like, that's not my bit.
That's the only bit that's not my bit.
Why would you ever say that?
Why would I say that? I've got a text.
Oh, it's from my wife. She wants me to pick up some milk. Iain, we need to talk about your tour.
Yes, we do actually.
Things are about to get even busier for you, Iain, because you're off on tour across the UK in March and April.
Yes.
26 shows you're doing. The tour's called Relevant. That's a lot of shows.
Basically, I did the tour last year and I just loved it. I'm just going to go out to like places I've either missed on the last tour, like Brighton and places that I love, and Liverpool that I didn't get to go to, and then a few like other places that I've never really been to.
Oh, nice.
Grangemouth.
Oh, I've never been to Grangemouth. Where's that?
It's in Falkirk Way near Edinburgh.
Okay, lovely.
That's what. Whenever you describe a place in Scotland, basically you say places until you get to Glasgow or Edinburgh, and an English person goes, "All right, yeah."
That's true. Well, I did see that you do a bit about fashion and how it used to be all about skinny jeans.
Yeah,
it's confusing because now it's about baggy jeans with pockets, and I realised that I've got on the cargo pants.
He's rocking the cargos.
I'm rocking. What does
You're too old for cargos. What are you doing?
Hey, I am firmly within the capital demographic.
As a millennial, I talk about it all the time. I cannot find a pair of trousers that I like.
Go baggy.
Since the skinny went.
Go baggy.
Did you ever have like I bet you did.
I got stuck
spray
in a
on
pair.
stickies.
Yeah, I've been stuck in a pair of spray on.
Have you ever had a sort of one night stand, like a new lover, and you've gone back to the bedroom and you've tried to get your skinny?
Yeah. You have to do the waddle.
The worst bit is, and this is for the Gen Zers, I hope you never have to go through this, is you get the trousers all the way to your ankles and then you realise these ain't going over my feet. One time with a lady, I had to lie on my back like a sort of turtle that had been toppled over and just try and pull these jeans off of my feet. They're not great things.
Like, can you get the scissors? You're going to have to cut me out of these.
Yeah, with the skinny jeans and the really drop V t-shirts.
No. Did you have the t-shirt with Rihanna on? I can't remember.
Oh, I know the one you mean. No, but do you know the funny thing is? No, I didn't have that, but I remember thinking I really want that t-shirt.
I had it.
Oh my God, I bet you did.
Iain, we could talk for hours, but sadly we're out of time. Go and get tickets to see Iain on tour.
Come and see me on tour, man. It'll be a laugh, I promise.
IainDoesJokes.com is where you need to go for that. Iain, thank you for hanging out. Great to see you. Give it up for Iain Stirling. Let's have one more big clap.